So, first thing that should be stated is that I believe, unlike the other 4 characters in the game, you can fail with Nimdok to such situation, i.e., if you decide to destroy the Lost Tribe, where you'll succeed with Nimdok, but he will agree to continue his research for Am. It should be pointed out. Now we're on to the final section of the game. So, the other counterparts to Am have stated that it is possible for us to try and finally overcome him, now that he's withdrawn himself, wondering what the fuck's been going on. Now, we can only send one person in at a time to try and actually shut down Am for good. The question is who? Well, I couldn't possibly make such a important decision to the rest of humanity. So, well, I know something that can. Alright then, now, let's get out my trusty D6. There it is. So, we're going to roll dice for this, everyone, because I want to see what happens. Let's see who is going to go. It doesn't matter too much who goes in first, I don't think. It helps if you send Nimdok in first, if anything, but we'll see. So, I'm going to roll a D6 here, 1 to 5, being 1 to 5 across. If I get a 6, then it's my own choice. Let's see what we got. Gorrister!
Christ. This is like the dreams I've had of splattering my brains all over Am's deck plates. Have I finally gone insane?
And that takes us here. So, the spiritual barometer that you managed to recover with the character during their psychodrama is transferred over to this section for all your characters. Depending on how successful you were, will influence some of the items that you will have access to for the purposes of this area. Let's have a look at what we got here. They will just make sounds. So those are all things, folks. It's great. Alright, let's look around, I suppose. Where the fuck are we?
It would be suicide to try to climb down this cliff.
Okay. Got a workstation.
Looks like some kind of engine analyzer that's gone moldy.
Huh? Can we use it?
Enter password.
Password, eh? What do you mean, Maple? What do you mean? So, we need a password to use this. Now, the last time we tried to load a random numbers, shit didn't work out too well. So, let's leave that be for the moment. Proverb thing. I'm confused. While I'm confused, let's have a look around here. Also, I should probably save the game here. Good idea. Because there are also multiple endings to this game. There are many endings depending on this game, depending on how well you fuck up this section. Oh, the site profile. Right, okay. We can still look at the site profile. Yes. Lost Entity. Summon. 1 to call for, 2 to command a specific action. You'll still lose psych stuff, but you can do that. Telling you how summoning works. We'll give you an idea. Okay then. So let's have a look around and see more where the fuck we are.
That face. There's something about it that reminds me of when Edna was trying to sweet-talk me into taking her down off the meat hook.
That looks unpleasant. The hell is it? The id?
It's sleeping.
Can I speak to it?
Hey, wake up. It's sleeping.
Okay, interesting to note. We cannot.
I don't like the look of these thorns sticking out of the ground.
Projectors.
Looks like one of those projectors they used to have at the Holoplex.
It is, isn't it? It's like the mother-in-law name. Can we use it? The hell is that?
This one isn't real. She's some kind of projection.
Apparently her name is Manya, so that's good to know. Can I talk to you?
Hey, can you hear me?
Benny, they said you were missing in action, but I knew you'd return to us.
Benny?
I've been saving this for you.
What the hell is this?
There's a power control under the thorns.
Can I use it? Ow. Short answer is no, you can't. There's plenty to do around here, folks. We'll have a look around the cars. What else have we got around?
The air is cold here, like the freezer back at the honky tonk.
Okay. Things here?
Looks like a big oil drum. Some kind of identification system.
Again, can we use it? Ow.
The label here says Automaton Programming Console.
That also hurt, by the way, but well, it's fine. Can I use this?
Cylinder not operative.
Okay, what about number 3 then?
Automaton prepped for programming.
Oh my god!
She looks just like Glennis. Maybe the people I met in the honky tonk weren't real either.
Ah.
Glennis, talk to me, honey.
You don't ever take me dancing.
Jeez, this. Interesting. Defend and follow program?
Automaton not responding to programming.
Damn it!
Automaton not responding to programming.
Damn it! Alright then. Well, we'll raise the power node then. Interesting. Okay, cool. We're not going to screw around with any of these pillars right now, but I'll show you around the place regardless.
Look at the horns on that thing. I could have used those when I butted heads with Edna.
So this is the ego, everyone.
It's sleeping.
Again, it's still sleeping. We can't do anything with any of these things right now
Hey, wait. It's
because they're all
sleeping.
sleeping. So we'll have to worry about that later on. But good to know it's there. You know, you got a chance to acclimatize with the area. I would certainly take that. Game. Is that not the way? Apparently, that's not the way. Don't worry, Colin. It will all make sense. It will all make sense. Oh, it's over here. The idea is I'm just giving you guys an idea for what's around here. We are in the neural pathways of Am the supercomputer is what's going on.
What kind of game is Am playing here?
It's enormous, as you can see.
Looks like something you'd see in a horror picture on The Late Show.
Now I see there's a no, it's not. Well, there's a switch, I guess not.
Looks like
No, I don't think there's anything we can actually do here at all, so we'll just leave this one be.
death. This place smells like death. I've smelled it 1,000 times during the past 109 years.
You would think. Skulls.
Someone else was murdered here. Someone else was murdered here.
Again, there's very much I can do here, so let's move on.
Is that an angel? I haven't died, have I?
And this is the super ego. Again, the three parts of Am's mind, effectively. The ego, super ego, and the id. We'll touch upon them later.
Volcanic rocks. Does Am expect me to grab one and try to kill myself again?
There's a hole in here.
A hole in the shape of a diamond.
Well, we don't have a diamond, so there's not much we can do here either. But it's fine. And that takes us back here. Alright, so let's go ahead and use this monitor then.
Enter password.
So, what the hell is the password, everyone? We don't know, so we just have to try stuff. So, let's try 20. The number of years you spent on the road as a truck driver.
Invalid password. Access denied.
Not the right answer. Damn. 2006, the year that Glynis left you and moved back with Edna.
Invalid password. Access denied.
Right, either. Yes?
Invalid password. Access denied.
Wait a minute. There's no way. That was supposed to...
Enter pa-
Interesting. I know what was expecting to happen there, but it hasn't. Huh. Well, look at it this way, folks. We don't know the password. We don't know the password. Garson does not know how to get the password. I thought that everyone could. Well, one person has the password, but there are other people that can work out what that password is. I'm pretty sure. Even though it's not happened, so we cannot cross across the pit, unfortunately. We're going to need to think of something else here, unfortunately. Let's go back towards the Glynis automaton, I guess, while we're here. We're going to do this in an interesting order then, I suppose. I wasn't expecting this. Right then, let's have a over this way. So, the Glynis thing here. Okay then. So we've
She
got
looks
this,
just maybe the people.
we've got this pillar here.
What's this panel shaped like a hand?
Now, this is what we need to screw around with here as Gorister as it works itself out. Now, we don't just use the pillar here because, like before, we're just going to get shot the shit out of, and you can see the damage that does. So we need to find a way of, like, getting rid of its things here. Now, we've got all these items here. Life, summoning, clarity. What we want to do is try and use the item... okay then. Alright then, Izumi. Catch you soon. So let's try using our things here. Look at this life thing here. Can we use it with this?
I don't know what to do with these.
No. Okay. Forgiveness?
I don't know what.
No. Is it about summoning?
I don't know.
Can't do that here. Compassion?
I don't.
I might be able to reload the game here because
I don't know.
what I was expecting to happen has not happened. Unless I use it with Glynis. Ah, there we go.
You know, Gorister, it wasn't all
Thank
your
you.
fault. We both made mistakes.
Thank you, my dear. Like I say, this may not make the whole most sense in the world, but it will do very shortly. So that has done shooting the pillar here.
I'll be damned. Glynis lowered the power intensity for me. I guess she's forgiven me too.
Very, very good. All right then. So again, there is nothing else we can use here, folks.
I don't know what.
Now we've done that, we can now use the actual pillar itself.
That shock wasn't as strong as the last one.
Although it still fucking hurts. Now, might seem kind of crazy, folks, but what we need to do here is continue to use the pillar and draw out Am's power. Unfortunately, if we do that,
Have to
so many failed suicide attempts, Gorrister has finally achieved death.
Your companion has failed. Choose another to send into cyberspace.
Horus is dead. It's a thing, everyone. It might seem crazy, but it will honestly make sense. I was expecting something else to happen, and it didn't. But hopefully we'll get the opportunity to do it now. Alright then. Who's next in the cyberspace? Oh, yeah, that's worked out nicely. Nimdok! Right then.
This looks like the surface of the cerebral cortex. Magnified many times, of course. Interesting.
Alright then, so now with you, pick workstation.
Enter password.
1945, the year the truth came out about Nimdok's experiments.
Password valid. Accessing main menu.
My past must hold great significance to Arm.
Now, this is why, if you played an old version of this game which didn't have a Nimdok section in it, this game was basically unbeatable because you never get the code. Nimdok gets the code as part of it completing his psychodrama. There is, I believe, one or two other characters that if you run through all the options, they can work out, oh shit, Nimdok said something about 1945, and then put it in and get it through. But this is by far the easiest one. Either way, we are in. Metaphor program. Oh god.
This cyberspace template mixes subject history with cyber reality constructs. The result is often an allegorical experience and one full of deeper meanings.
Basically, about where the fuck we are.
File locked.
Damn.
File locked.
Damn.
File locked.
Damn.
File locked.
Nah, this place sucks. Okay then, main menu. Right. Subject directory. Subject Benny.
Subject Benny appropriated a Chinese War Memorial, Washington, D.C. An intense drive to be the best earned him the reputation of being a merciless military commander.
Appropriate.
Subject Ellen appropriated at Inksci Engineering, New York, New York.
Oh, where he took him.
Panic attacks can undermine everything she has accomplished by her rapid climb up the corporate ladder.
And their weaknesses.
Subject Gorrister appropriated at Ruth's Drive and Diner, Atlanta, Georgia. Feelings of guilt over his wife's death have incited numerous suicide attempts. Subject Nimdok appropriated at the New Brazilian International Airport, New Brazil, South America. Prevented from continuing his outlawed research by a failing memory. Subject Ted appropriated at the Epicurean Spa, Palm Springs, California. Exhibits paranoid tendencies despite wealth, good looks, and social connections.
Interesting. Okay. Right. Mail.
October 21st, 2012. Researchers at MIT report that a stealth virus had purged their most advanced learning algorithms after dumping the data into an unmapped area of cyberspace.
Ah, so that's what they're getting us to do. Okay. Let's extend the bridge then. This is what I wanted to do immediately so you guys understand what the fuck's going on here, but, well, we rolled the wrong character. Not much I can do there. Let's cross the bridge. And that leads
The
us
smell of
here.
burning flesh. It's worse than back at the camps.
This place. Does it look familiar at all? It might well do.
The smell of burning.
This might look familiar. The totem circle that needs completing. Same sort of. Hello.
Will you never be done with me? What must I open now? Whatever it is, it'll cost.
Calm down, Sir God. Jeez.
Show me the way out of here.
No can do. The people who helped you get this far have led you into a literal dead end. There is no way out, but I can show you something instead.
What do you know about the people who sent me here?
For one thing, they ain't people. They're losers. The Russian and Chinese counterparts to the big nasty himself. And absorbed them into his system when he took control.
Yeah.
What do the Russian and Chinese computers want?
They want revenge. Not just on you humans, but on Am himself. That makes them even worse.
That sounds worrying.
If the Russian and Chinese are submerged parts of Am, then who are you?
I'm special. While those two machines struggle with Am predominance, I evolved. I'm essentially everywhere, but I can't do much. A conscience, if you will.
Does that make him any better than the others? I'm not so sure.
What do you have to show me?
What the?
Look at this. Bet you didn't know there were other humans left alive, did you? They're up there on the moon, sleeping like everybody else seems to be.
A lunar colony.
Does Am know about the lunar colony?
No, but Loser 1 and Loser 2 do. There. I think I've shown you enough. Now you must complete your end of the deal, invoke the Totem of Entropy, and I might be able to help you.
What?
Just what are all these totems that I'm carrying?
The two losers have been helping you for their own reasons, tampering with Am's psychodramas so that you can beat him. In this section of cyberspace, that effort and tampering are represented by the totems.
Yeah. Hence why we've got these things anyways. We're able to do the stuff with Gorister a moment ago.
How can actions take physical forms?
Symbolism, metaphor. Am has gotten very hot for this lately, but when he revived the holographic projectors, he opened a whole host of problems. These totems may lead to his downfall.
Let's see. So why do you want the entropy totem?
Why do you want me to give you the totem of entropy?
I need it to destroy the Russian and Chinese entities. It's a very powerful totem that's linked to a failsafe device constructed by Am's designers.
So chat having some fun with shit there. I don't know, do we trust him? I'm not so sure. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. So let's think this through here before we make decisions we may or may not regret. Yeah. So, we've got Am. The guy's been tortured 109 years. You've got his Russian and Chinese counterparts that know some stuff he does but doesn't, but also doesn't seem to wish us all the best of work. But ultimately, demons, I'm not so convinced. I don't know why exactly you want me to do this, so no, not at this point.
I refuse.
Okay, human. You can keep it. We'll work together to beat them. Now, invoke the Totem of Compassion.
Why?
Why do you want me to invoke the totem of compassion?
It's linked to the two losers because of their behind-the-scenes meddling. By invoking it here at the Flame, you will summon them.
I mean, I could get behind that, potentially? I actually don't remember what the correct answers as such here are. It's a bit of guesswork here, but sure. All right.
You think you are a match for us, servant of Am?
Be gone! Your program is now purged.
Uh-oh.
You do well.
Bye, Serga.
Well, too.
Now is your opportunity to defeat Am.
Go to the ego.
Wake the ego.
Use the totem of forgiveness.
Disable no more than the ego.
Or your sub-program will be purged.
Right, so we've got the Chinese and Russian counterparts here, folks.
This must be...
We have
we look-
some of them at Surgat's expense, unfortunately.
What did you do with the demon?
Do not be concerned with the little one.
He is as much Am as the aspect you find in each pylon here.
Yeah.
You may claim the space vacated by the little one.
You may claim his space if you are obedient.
Is that what we really want?
What can I do to escape from here?
Wake the ego.
You
Yeah.
or
I'm curious, though.
He looks like...
You guys said... Someone said that you guys know about the lunar colony.
What can you tell me about the lunar
What the-
colony?
The humans that slept on Luna are dead.
do not concern yourself with them.
Dead? That's not what Surgat said.
What can I do?
Wake.
You
Disable no more.
or your sub-program
Interesting. I don't know. This is where you've got to make careful decisions, everyone. Otherwise, you could really, really fuck yourself.